So for this project, we were assigned to design a wearable object that could reduce and or prevent particulate matter 2.5, which is also known as PM 2.5. And when we start the project, we were given randomizers, and we managed to select 5 different items: beanie, spoon, hamster, fish balls, and white champaka. And then we had to brainstorm the different items, starting with our main item, the beanie. For the beanie, we settled on common factors, like how it's usually a hat shape made from cloth via either knitting or crocheting. And they also come in different shapes and sizes for different fashion styles, and overall are quite cheap, common, and versatile.
The next item we got was a spoon, which we collectively agree is some sort of metal that is used for cooking or food. It has different shapes and sizes, and there are different uses for this spoon.
And for the hamster, everyone agree that hamster is a small a pet and some weirded.
For the third random object, we had fish balls, and everyone agreed that it's too, and it's quite cheap, and it has a multiple type of texture, like slime, bouncy.
Last item we got is white champaka, and we argue that it's famous for its fragrance, which is widely used as perfume. Besides that, the flower has health benefits such as common medicine and relaxing aroma.
After we brainstormed all of these ideas, we then categorized all of it into these 3 loose categories, which are physical attributes and appearances, uses and abilities, and nouns. Now, of course, all of these, none of them some of them might perfectly fit into the category, but again, because we only limited it to 3 categories, some of them are looser. And for the third stage, we started to generate ideas by merging the previous post-it notes together, and we all separated to think and plan ideas individually of what our beanie could look like.
For I is a down or up to reveal your face. When pulled down, is to 5, and it also has a scent, so that instead of inhaling pollution, you smell instead. And the second one is a kitchen beanie made to reduce both heat and PM2.5 and also indoor pollutants. For the third, the fish post-it says it's a processed seafood, and with that idea, I changed it into some like sort of comfort beanie, which uses multiple materials for its cloth, like cotton and whatever, and it should be cheap as well, so that everyone can stay safe from pollution.
So for my beanies, I decided on to have a beanie that can cool down or heat up depending on the environment, so that it can keep the wearer either cool or warm. A self-cleaning beanie that also releases a nice calming aroma that also cleans from the toxic fumes from the PM 2.5, and a beanie that is also able to store snacks in skewer forms on the hat, so the user can take it out and snack on it whenever they wish. Of course, because of the topic, I decided to still include PM 2.5 in all of these, but in the end, they're all more of extra add-ons than anything.
Um, my beanie ideas were pretty similar to everyone else's, and it's similar between all 3 of them. It is some sort of beanie or hat that can filter out PM 2.5, but it's just changed a little bit differently as the first one. It has woven metal and fur. Second one, similar, but it can be handmade and have sort of like a long thin shape, and the last one is a beanie that would also smell good and stay clean.
For my idea, the first idea I using are silken hat, comfortable stay clean aroma, spooning and shape. It's a beanie that can catching dust in the air and silky and release relaxing aroma. And this one is similar to early ideas, but it a wide round shape hat design, which can protect sun heat as well. The third is using similar idea from 1 and 2, but add shell, accessory, and yellow dye idea. So I think of a white beanie that has attachable yellow seashell pin, which contain shambaka oil.
And for my product is the first one is the beanie that actually can be the bag, and the second one is self-cleaning beanie, and the third one is a small cotton case.
For integrations, self-portration beanie that release floral fragrance. The note we have here is varying shape, varying size, shape, hat aroma, could be any color, silk clean, stay clean, soft, health benefit, and fashion.
When we looked through our idea generation stage as a group, we all had a similar vision of pretty much what our beanie would look like, which is a beanie hat with some sort of filtration system in it. We got these post-it notes by taking repeated notes in our idea generation stage, and that's how we collectively created our beanie.
So for our beanie, the designed beanie is a one-size-fits-all kind of headwear that covers the wearer's head and lower face, similar to a helmet, though it's made of cloth. This beanie is easily customizable as it is sold in different colors, sizes, and shapes, allowing the wearer to choose whichever one fits their taste or budget. Different embroidery and designs are also available, which alters the scent that the hat gives off, though most of it are floral in nature and only exist to give off a calming fragrance. Some options also provide health benefits to the wearer.
With the ability to cater to customizing option, it includes being able to pull it down all the way so that it's covering the wearer's whole head and face, in which covers the nose as well, protecting wearers from inhaling the PM2.5 in the air. Within the cloth, proper filters are also installed into it in thin sheets, so the wearer doesn't feel discomfort. Once used, the wearer can either remove it and wash out the filter to clean it, or hang it out in a clean, pollution-free, airy atmosphere, such as in front of a fan. After several hours, the beanie will be as good as new, as it is able to self-clean and flush out the toxins in the filter.
This is what I designed for the beanie. As we said, size, shape, and you can also customize it. Thank you for your attention.